So I've run through the situation in the group. Egypt trailing Algeria by 3 points. If they can win here today, then of course they join Algeria on 10, with Algeria expected to beat Rwanda at home on Sunday. But it would leave us with a wonderful climax in Cairo on Wednesday, when Egypt, and it's the Egyptians in possession with Ahmed Fatty, who's playing a very central role in midfield today rather than his usual right flank role. Fatty sliding the ball in towards the Egyptian number 8, Hosni. Egypt versus Algeria on Wednesday night. Don't miss any of that action if you can get in front of that game. It's going to be thrilling as long as Egypt can keep the suspense going. A few more days, they're in trouble again though. This time it was a very good cross coming in from the left back, Mbola. Barakat's just struggling to tie up that right-hand side. He's perhaps missing the presence of Ahmed Fatty, who's being employed in a central role. Ahmed Said into Hani Said. The Ismaili defender getting it back to his club teammate Essam El Hadary, goalkeeper of Egypt's 2 Nations Cup triumphs. Essam El Hadary, and a real hero as well, producing big performances in the last 2 Nations Cup campaigns. Now Rainford Kalaba with the ball forward towards Katongo. Katongo's done well to bring Musonda into the play. Good movement, good passing from this Zambian side. They are an attractive team to watch. Just as I said that, though, the pass from Rainford Kalaba was overhit. Looks as though Egypt are going to just content themselves with playing on the counter-attack. Hassan Shahata is a very wily customer. He's been in charge of the Egyptian national team since 2004, masterminding those 2 Cup of Nations successes. Musonda with the throw-in, back to Dennis Banda. This time the long ball towards Mbasuma. Zambian fans absolutely thrilled to have Collins Mbasuma back in form, back in the national team. He's had a lot of injury problems, a bit of a confidence crisis. That's a very bad ball. What a chance for Zambia. Oh, the curled effort straight at Essam El Hadary. Rainford Kalaba was presented that chance on a plate, and he should have done better. Egypt seems to be lacking focus in these opening stages, which is quite remarkable given the importance of this contest. Abu Treka, so often the man to lift the Egyptians. Zaki. Making the run outside him is Moad. Moad's crossed over, has gone behind. Or has it? I think it did just drift out of play before coming back in. Plenty of enthusiasm in the stands as well as on the pitch, particularly in the green shirts. Terrific start this from the Chipolo Polo, the Copper Bullets as they're known. Ahmed Hassan needs to get a grip of that midfield for Egypt. Moad, the left wing back who loves to raid forward, but he's not won the free kick as Katonga bursts up the right hand side. Good covering from Hani Said. Katongo has been penalised. No Felix Katongo today, but Christopher Katongo very much there, wearing the captain's armband. Well, Goma, will Egypt continue to try to play the ball out of defence? They do, but it's very difficult. Again, the ball bobbling up, and it was impossible for Ahmed Fatty. This is Kalaba. Shivuta now with the left-footed strike. It was very well struck. The ball dipping, but going just wide of El Hadary's goal. Plenty of confidence here, Noah Chiruta, working it onto his favoured left foot. And again, a sloppy pass. Egypt just cannot find their passing range at the moment. You can blame the surface. There was nothing wrong with the surface there. It's just a poorly executed ball. Musonda. Moad. Can they clear this ball a little bit more tidily? It goes long up into the Zambian half, headed away strongly by Himonde. Lovely first touch, but Mbasuma was coming back from an offside position. Concerned looking Hassan Shahata. It would be a great shame not to have the six-time African champions at the first World Cup on African soil. I'm sure Algerian fans wouldn't agree with that sentiment, but it, of course, would be nice to have more African nations in there, and it doesn't quite feel right to think that Egypt may be missing out, but that's what happens in the World Cup qualifying campaigns. Egypt have twice participated in a World Cup finals campaign, back in 1934, the first one. And they then had to sit through a 56-year wait before making an appearance at Italia 90. The flick-on's a good one towards Katongo. They are an attacking team, Zambia. That said, they haven't scored a huge number of goals in this campaign. They've only found the back of the net on 2 occasions, once through Kasonde in that opening game in Cairo, the 1-1 draw, and then Rainford Kalaba, who got the only goal of the contest at home against Rwanda, as the testing ball is picked off by El Hadari. Since those 2 opening matches, they've lost 2-0 at home against Algeria and 1-0 away to Algeria. Opportunity on the right-hand side, and again a lovely delivery in from Rainford Kalaba, who has plenty of qualities, returning to the side, having missed the Algeria game through suspension, and his return is clearly a boost. Egypt under the cosh. Home fans getting right behind the Chipolo Polo. Cross to the far post, again it's a good one. Headed back into the danger zone, but Ahmed Hassan was there. Zambia could do with getting a goal during this excellent opening period. I talked about their difficulties finding the back of the net. You just feel, while they're on top like this, they need to make the most of it. Hervé Renard perhaps thinking the same thing. While Goma, one of a host of Al Ahly players playing for the national team. Al Ahly, of course, the club who've been dominating the Egyptian game in recent years. And the attempted layoff from Abu Treka was poor. Egypt need Abu Treka just to step it up a gear in that midfield. Who scored the winning goal in the Nations Cup final in 2008. He was inspirational in 2006 as well. 2006 was his big year, of course, because he scored the winning goal in the CAF African Champions League as well for Al Ahly. Hosni playing the angle ball forward, overhit though. Bowler into the midfield to stop it up. Stoppela's pass again wasn't quite accurate enough. 2 fullbacks though, Joseph Musonda and Emmanuel Mbola, are very willing to get forward in these opening stages. Ahmed Said losing